Good morning. It is 5:04 on the, I think it's the 25th. Yep, Tuesday, the 25th of February. As you know, I forget the date and month every day, every fucking day. I'm heading to work at the moment. I've just come from the gym. You know, I've noticed that my workout times have been decreasing, and I've been quick to realise that I've been cutting out, like, ever since I started cutting out my work time, my warm-up time, the times have significantly gone down. Well, I don't know if significantly is the right word, but I mean, like, usually I started working out, like I started warming up just before 4 a.m. and I think I did about 10 minutes of warming up, and that's why all my times lately, they seem to be sitting lower and lower. But it does depend on it does depend on what I'm warming up, because I mean, some things take longer than others to warm up, and yeah, so what I'm getting at is the last month's worth of times, they're probably complete workouts. I mean, like from warm up to finish. And now 10 minutes might not seem like a lot, but over like a year, it's a lot. I mean, I look at it this way. I've racked up nearly 10 hours worth of reading, and I'm only 2 months, like not even 2 months into the year. And that's purely just from 10-minute reading blocks every day. So it's pretty wild. I mean, so realistically, have I added an extra, let's say 10 hours to my strength when I shouldn't have? Maybe. I guess the answer is yes. I mean, like, if we're looking at black and white, the answer is yes. There's no ifs or buts about it. But we had this problem where I felt like the workout hours, the workout goal hours weren't big enough. But by taking out my warm-up thing purely by accident, I only just started doing that this week, I guess it's kind of made everything like better in terms of tracking XP wise. Just a little tangent I thought I'd start the morning with. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. It'll be interesting to record, to see my hours from February compared to January. I want to see if there are an extra couple of hours added on. But then it's hard to say, because, you know, on my days off, I'm not time limited. So I usually spend as long as I can in the gym. So, and it was a bit of a hard slog, January, because I was still sick and I was still finding my rhythm. So let's keep an eye on that. That's why we have that's why we have bi-weekly updates. And it's just like another thing I realized as I was driving to work, that I don't know that in my blog section, I should probably have a section for, you know, everyday posts, and then I should probably have a section that highlights the bi-weekly update posts. That's just food for thought, something that I need to try and consider. Now, on to the mindfulness post for the morning. So, I am grateful for, I'm grateful for a couple of things this morning. I'm grateful for the fact that I did set a phone alarm to get up and go to the gym. I was umming and ahhing about it, but, you know, I figured I didn't lift weights yesterday, so I would like to lift some weights today, even if I am going to be a bit tired. it's my last day at work. I can always sleep in tomorrow. There's no restriction there. So when I weigh it out like that, I figure what's being tired for one day when I can always just solve that tomorrow. And then I myself am going to feel better by doing something, even if it's a shitty workout compared to no workout. Because at the end of the day, something is better than nothing. I'm grateful for the fact that freezers exist. Purely because we jam things in the freezer, like we might buy too much food on days off, and I jam it in the freezer because I know it's going to go off. Oh well, I don't think I'm going to get to it before it would potentially spoil. So I jammed that bitch in the freezer, and it just, like this morning, I saw an old alarm, like the alarm that I set the other day that said, grab pork chops. And then I thought to myself, oh fuck, I do have pork chops in the freezer. Like, so just the fact that I did that, it just prompted me this morning, like something that I'd done previously. So that was super awesome in my opinion. It was just really awesome, like really handy, because I was like, fuck, it prompted me. So thank you, previous me. And then let's just be grateful for those right now. Grateful for freezers and phone alarms, and previous us leaving a little note on the phone alarm. It's all those little things that just help, because I'm super forgetful. Like every day I always say to my co-partner, geez, how am I going to solve this issue? And then he goes, the same way that we do every day. We're going to do this. And I'm like, damn it, you tell me that literally every day. Like, I don't seem to retain anything because I'm a potato. Now, I think the next one's one compliment I can give myself. You know what? Fucking good job, man. Setting a new PB on your outdoor kilometer and mile. Like, that's hot. That's shit hot. That's awesome. If you look, and to think that you've come this far in like 6 weeks or however long you've been running, that's something to be proud of. Now, key focus points for today. I need to print off my fucking passport stuff. Only because I do not have a printer at home, and I have a printer at work, and I'm not paying for the paper or the ink. So I'm going to abuse that fucking printer all day long. I say all day long, but realistically, I've only got like 2 pages to print off of my own personal stuff. So yes. Anyways, and then instead of running tonight, since my calf's a bit bloody sore, I'll probably just use the elliptical tonight. And I'm not time restricted from tonight, so I'd love to get on, learn some more guitar, maybe even look at buying a cheap electric guitar. I have been looking at these smart guitars lately. Oh, well, I say lately, but that was literally just last night. Because they seem really cool, and some of them come already as a travel guitar. I much prefer, it's not that I much prefer travel guitars. I prefer the sound of my full-size guitar compared to the travel guitar. The perk of the travel guitar is A, it's just that little bit smaller, and B, it doesn't hurt my shoulder after prolonged time periods. It's those little, and then because obviously I've got the body of an old man and my shoulder gets sore after a while, just from the positioning of my shoulder and the guitar. But I find that I can usually play longer with the smaller travel guitars when it comes to pain wise. But when it comes to satisfaction, I still just prefer the big ones because it just has like a richer sound, I guess you could call it. I don't even know if that's the right terminology. I'm not an acoustic technician, but it just, in my opinion, it just sounds better, and I feel more motivated to play when it sounds better. Because like no one wants their playing to sound like shit, because it just ruins your mood. Like even when I find that I'm strumming a bit worse or I'm not hitting the right sections while I'm strumming, I switch to just doing my thumb strumming, my simple thumb strumming, because it allows me to keep the rhythm going. I can still hear it enough that it's not off. Like I can still hear the chords enough. It's not so like I'm half strumming it. Like, and then I just think less about how shit I sound. And then usually when I feel less shit, I seem to relax a bit, find my rhythm again, and then I go back to louder strumming. Yeah, like that's just my workflow, I guess you'll call it. So yeah, anyways, I think the last thing on the I can't even remember the word now. The last thing on the mindfulness question is what's something that I've been neglecting in my life and how am I going to improve that? I didn't have all of my fiber yesterday. I'm going to do it today, and even just tracking my calories. I didn't track yesterday. I reckon I can probably track better today. I bought some pork chops. I can track that. I've got my protein at work. I've got a fair few things. I've got some nuts in my bag. I brought some beef jerky. I've got scales at work. I can track all those things, and then I think that's something that'll be good. The main thing is having my fiber midway through the day, so that way it helps me later on. And the other, I was going to say that the other thing I could possibly do is also just make sure I sleep in tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. I mean, like realistically, I'm pretty sure I will, because my body is sore and tired and not having a good day. So yeah. Anyways, and the other key focus point of today is just get through the day. All I've got, like, once it reaches like 2 p.m. and all of our big work is done, all I'm thinking about is days off, baby. So yeah, I'll get that passport stuff printed off because I don't have that printer, and then tomorrow I should be able to actually, shit, the other thing I need to do is book in axe throwing for my little brother's birthday. It's safe to say this on this because I'm 80% sure my little brother would not watch this. But yeah, you're getting the axe throwing birthday. Then we're gonna go out for dinner. So yeah, I need to do that. That's the other thing that I feel like I should do. Anyways, I think that's it. I keep saying, I'm pretty sure I said that like 10 minutes ago, but I'm really bad. And it's like when I'm on the phone, I'll be talking to someone and then we'll be like, all right, we'll see you later. And then we just get on this fucking tangent last minute, and then that lasts for 10 minutes to half an hour. And then it's like, oh shit, we were going. All right, see ya. So same thing happens here. You're virtually just the person that I talk to on the phone. Anyways, I will talk to you maybe on the drive home, probably not. I always seem to forget. Good afternoon. It is, oh wait. What time is it? It is 14 past 6. It's the same day, I can't remember the date. I think it's the 25th, I think. Had a great day at work. I mean, I cooked my pork chop. I ate, I ate some bit. Me and Shay, since it was our last day, I brought in a giant bag of beef jerky for us. So between the both of us, we polished that off. I kind of tracked my calories, kind of didn't really track my calories. I mean, I've only eaten 2 pork chops, and I think I had about 3 servings of shake, and that's it, and some beef jerky. And I think for the whole bag of beef jerky, it was 500 calories, and I only ate half the bag. So we're looking at marginally, it's pretty fuck all. So days off has finally started. I'm starting days off by going over to Mama and Pop Pop's house to use their printer because I forgot to use the one at work. Did I also fall asleep at work to the point where I started snoring? Maybe. Did my workmate get a good laugh out of it? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. It was also really cool. I was talking to my boss today, and we were just talking about different things that we could, like obviously we're just trying to change how we do things at work. And, we were talking about things like that. He also took me for a drive in the pit today, which I don't get to do very often. I've been meaning to do it for like the last month, but every time I go in, I'm just too busy and there's just too much to do. But today, my workmate covered for me, and yeah, it was actually really, really good. I got to see the pit's progression so far. He was telling me about the different changes. He was talking to me about our communications towers, how they work, etc. So that was really good as well. Now, besides all that, I don't think much else realistically happened. I mean, yeah, but look, I'm really glad. Like, it was a really good day, and I'm just really glad that I actually got out into the pit. Oh, and then the other thing was that, there is chances for us to move around within the company. So it was really, really cool hearing that I'm not forever stuck in one spot. I can move around if I want later on down the track. So hearing things like that, it just makes me think that this is the best job that I've ever had. It just ticks all the boxes. Like, it's honestly my retirement job. All I'm missing is like a girlfriend, but even then, I realistically don't really need one. But yeah, like it's just, so it's going to make it really hard. Like, if I do want to leave next year and go over to Canada, it makes it really hard to leave a job that's this good. I think the other positive thing was one of my best friends over in Western Australia. I sent her the dates that I was going over to Japan this year, so she might come over, and we have a little Japan trip. Last year we did a Bali trip. This year we might do a Japan trip. Yeah, it's just little things like that. I thought were really cool. Like, those kinds of things just made me really happy today, I guess. But yeah, look, and I just thought, I don't really talk about, I just don't really talk too much on the drive home, but I figure the reception's pretty shit when I'm driving home anyway, so I can't realistically call anyone. So I figure I'll just talk to the camera. And I guess that's what this is about. I just pretend that you're a person. I just spill the beans as to what my life is like. I still need to. I actually haven't done the newest updates for the vlog. I haven't gotten around to doing those. Oh, just like I should probably call my little brother back as well. He offered me a training session at 5:30 tomorrow afternoon, but for me that is just too late. It is way too late for me. So I might pass on that one. It's just not very practical, I'd say. And then what else is there? I've got a bit of a to-do list tonight still. You know, I'd like to hop on the elliptical depending on how my calf reacts to being on it. My calf might just say, fuck you, we're not exercising tonight. And then, okay, that's fair enough. That's completely fair enough. You know, I'm going to go print this passport paperwork off. I might look at Chris Stapleton tickets. Maybe, maybe not. Like, I really, really enjoy his music. I really do. And it's been a while since I've seen a live band. But, I mean, I kind of don't want to go by myself. But at the same time, I need to be okay with doing things by myself. So maybe it might be a little adventure. I might look at tickets and see what's still available. Yeah, it just I'll see how I'm feeling. Like I'll see what the plans are realistically. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna keep driving home, and then I'm just gonna. I might listen to my podcast. Maybe just chill out and just listen to a bit of music. We'll see how we go. But I'll talk to you later tonight for the recap. All right, it is 10 o'clock, 25th February. Now, so I didn't do a whole heap tonight. Literally probably nothing at all. I went to Mama and Pop-Ups, did my printing. Turned out they're going to, and then BJ hit me up for a gym session tomorrow, and then he forgot that he was supposed to go to Brisbane with Pop. So I was like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna come to Brisbane as well. So now we're going to go to Brisbane. We're going to go to Costco. And it'll be cool because I don't think I've done a trip to Costco with them before. I've only been to Costco twice. But then I came home. I went to Woolies because Aldi was shut. So I grabbed some pork rashers, cooked them up for dinner, and then I proceeded to just do nothing. I haven't read any more of my book because I left it in the car. I didn't play any guitar. If anything, I just wasted time on my phone, just looking at shit, which is okay because I don't really ever do it. I was watching electromagnetic videos on YouTube, and I saw some things about Japan on Instagram. Yeah, I thought I'd just take a load off tonight. The plan is to get up at 6 in the morning, which is still a sleep in, considering usually I'm up at 4 o'clock, 4:30 or 3 a.m. So 6 o'clock's a sleep in for me. So yeah, so we're going to get up early. I'm going to go pick up BJ at 6:30. We'll go to the gym, do a push day. I purposely made us go a little bit earlier because training with a partner usually takes longer. But I want us to do some 20 minutes cardio after we finish, so that's the plan. and then we can go down to Brizzy and just get out of town. So yeah, I mean, I did get my printing, so that's pretty good. But besides that, not much really happened. I used ChatGPT to calculate my new hours. So I'm sitting at reading is sitting at 9.07 hours. Guitar is sitting at 10.48 hours. Gym, and you're not going to believe this, is sitting at 29.99 hours. And running is still sitting at 38.56 kilometers. Obviously, it's going to be really hard to get my running up for the next couple of days just because I've got a calf injury. But that's okay. See what we can do. So onto the mindfulness post. So what did I learn today? I learned about communication towers in regards to fleet management systems, how ridiculously easy they are to calibrate, and I just learned more about our communication towers at work, which they're not a mesh network, they're line of sight. So if you think of it, imagine like a lamp, if anything, and it just casts, imagine it casting just like a beam of light. So if there's like a wall that would block something, that would block the light, so anything behind the wall doesn't really get seen. So yeah, I learned about that, and I think that's probably the biggest key takeaway from today. What positive things happened? I got out into the pit. I did play some guitar this morning, and I did go to the gym. I got my printing done, and that's more or less it. And look, and I finished my last day at work for the week, so that's another bonus. Self-reflection and notes. I'm just gonna, I might just watch an episode of anime, treat myself because I haven't watched any all week, and then just go to bed early. I want to try and rest up as much as I can so I can heal my calf, and then I'd like to get up early and pack my bag so that way when we finish at the gym, I'll just go back to BJ's, I'll have a shower, and then we'll head on down to Brizzy. So yeah, and then since I'm on days off, it's just easier to make time for guitar, reading. I'll probably bring my book with me. So, actually, I don't know if I will bring my book. I might bring my book. We'll see. Yeah. Besides that, I should be able to do everything tomorrow, like in regards to my normal habits. And then hopefully I might just sneak in a bit of laptop work. That's the plan anyways. So I'm going to get some sleepy buys and I will talk to you in the morning. Just remember that you're enough, you've got this, and even if it's not much, something is better than nothing. Talk to you tomorrow.